Okay, so in today's session, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing cold agent outreach. And for a lot of you guys that might not know exactly what that is, cold agent outreach is essentially where you are reaching out to realtors and you're trying to convert them into off-market fixer-upper opportunities and bird dogs to be able to give you guys more lead flow for your business. I love doing this type of business, man. When I first started and I was really gaining traction at the beginning, let me tell y'all something, dude. I spent a lot of time talking to realtors. Realtors are gold mine. And I think that a lot of people sleep on this. Imagine having 100 people in your Rolodex, and all of these people are sending you consistent real estate deals. Like, imagine that. What would that do for your business if you had all of these people sending you referrals? Now, what are the benefits of a realtor working with a wholesaler? A lot of people have like this common misconception that realtors hate wholesalers. And the main reason why is because of the spread in profits that they make versus the spread in profits that we make, right? And so it's okay, but understand this concept always: collaboration over competition. Collaboration over competition. It's how I built almost 80% of my business, is by collaborating with others, even in the same space. Like, I know you guys, and again, I try to be as transparent as I can, no matter what. Like, guys, if y'all are paying for my time and I'm here and I'm doing all these videos for y'all, this is the reality of it. I am in a giant group of other people and we're all coaching, selling almost the similar types of products. This whole idea of me starting a new community and building it on school came from Alex Hermosi, who's my current mentor. I'm paying for his coaching and his mentorship through a program called the School Games. And so my goal here with the School Games is to be able to deliver an experience with you guys towards where you guys get so much value from this. It creates a wave of good business where you guys are bringing business to me more because of the experiences that you're getting being within the community. So I'm constantly trying to figure out ways to innovate, constantly trying to figure out ways to deliver an even better product to what you guys are already getting being inside of the group. So again, if you're watching this and this is your 7-day free trial, or you're inside of the community, whatever, make sure y'all hit the link in the description of this video and you can upgrade to full trial, which will actually unlock some courses for you guys. And with that being said, this is one of the coolest things that I love about what I'm learning from Alex. Alex says, don't just ask people for more money, you deliver more value. That's how you do it. And sometimes, again, I know that sounds crazy, but value also has a correlation to money. It's just how you deliver it. You guys notice the psychology of certain things, right? And I want to just be real with you guys and be honest with you guys. In the leaderboard, right? I posted this a while ago. What made the leaderboard valuable? Was it me saying that you guys could get X amount of things? Or was it me putting a dollar amount next to it? You see, the dollar amount validates something. In the grand scheme of things, a watch is a watch, right? But what makes a watch more valuable is the person who makes it. And so again, Rolex, Hublot watches, they all do the same thing. They tell you the time, right? Can we all agree that a watch is a watch? Drop a one in the comments, right? A watch is a watch. I don't care what it is that you do. I love my Apple Watch over my Rolex or over my Hublot watch any day of the week because my Apple Watch does everything for me. Tracks my heart rate, tells me the time. I can send text messages through it. I can cold call. Bro, I feel like I'm in a freaking Spy Kids movie with my watch sometimes, right? And to me, this watch runs circles around any type of Rolodex that I've ever happened. On top of that, look at that. Look what it's doing. Isn't that cool? Like there's like little moving things on it. It's like a little storm. Anyways, I know I'm a huge nerd, right? But like again, to me, you add more value. That's how you do it. And then the value reciprocates in the form of money. And so again, I think that the reason that a lot of realtors don't work with wholesalers is because wholesalers are not giving enough value. That's the truth. All right. And so, how can you help a realtor help you? The goal here is to create a relationship, talk about the values of what it is to work with you as an investor, as a wholesaler. Again, like guys, I'm going to do this from both angles. I'm going to do this from a wholesaler with no money, cold calling realtors, looking for off market fixer upper opportunities. And then I'm going to do this from an investor angle as somebody who's actually buying properties, because I do actually buy properties. And you guys are going to see both sides of this. Okay. But again, if you're here and you're learning and your goal here is to create meaningful relationships, you will succeed. Okay. If your goal is about making a lot of money, you might not succeed. And so again, guys, these resources are all over, and you can utilize online platforms to pull lists of realtors. You can utilize other platforms to do this. I mean, it's really up to you. I'm going to show you guys two different ways that I like to find realtor prospects for my marketing. Okay. So we're going to jump into this right now, right? I'm going to share my screen with you guys. Let me know if you guys can see my screen. So this is one of my favorite websites to go to. I come here all of the time, and we're just going to click on one of these things here. Let's say this one. And I'm signing in. And boom. And that's the right answer. Oh, remember this device, continue. It's going to authorize you whether you're like logging in on another one or not. But yeah. Okay. So here we are, guys. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Okay. So we are in upwork.com. I love pulling data in bulk, right? So I have people that scrape things for me. Let me give you an example of what my friend Mohammed is doing for me. So this is a friend of mine. I recently reached out to him. I paid $100 so far. Well, 50 and then 50, and he gave me about 10,000 leads. So I'm going to show you guys our messages so you can get an idea of the conversation that we're having. And so I texted him, and my original thing was this. I kind of gave him an idea of what it was that I was wanting. What it was that I was looking for was a list of prospects on a platform called LinkedIn, right? And in LinkedIn, what's cool about Muhammad is he has a scraper that's built for LinkedIn already with the coding already put in place. And so he's asking me about this job. Is if we compile the data with experience in data scraping, I can ensure you receive a list of 10,000 prospects tailored to your needs. I can complete this project efficiently. I looked at all of his reviews. My dude is doing very well for himself. So I said, either or, let me know, we can move forward. I would prefer to have the scraper be built. I am strict on my budget. So he doesn't want to give me the scraper. He wants to sell me the leads. And so rather than spending $300 or $500 on building a scraper, I just asked him, you know what, I'll give you 50 bucks and you can just program the scraper the way I need it to be programmed and pull all of the leads. Within 8 to 10 hours max, I'm telling you guys, it was toward the end of the day. He gave me all of these leads, and I'm going to show you what the output looks like. Let me see. Where to go? Where to go? There it is. And we're going to continue to the link. These are all prospects of people who own construction, roofing, and general contractor businesses. So you get their business name, you get their website, where they're from, the country that they're in, the company phone number, and all of this other info as well. Their first name, last name, title of the individual who owns the business, their LinkedIn profile. You see, the goal for me here is here, the emails, and here, the phone numbers. And so I have a friend of mine who owns a software CRM that helps people automate roofing businesses and general contractor businesses and overall construction businesses. He asked me for a list of prospects. Now, guys, I want y'all to understand this is a quick buck being made. Guess how much this guy spent on the data that I paid $100 for? $1,000. I made 900 bucks on one contact just by reselling services that I'm getting from a third party organization like Upwork.com. Again, guys, ignorance is one of the most expensive things in your business. If you don't know it, how are you gonna monetize it, right? So I mean, I've been in the data game for a little bit. I'm just being honest. All right, this is part of doing business. I have a skill set that I've acquired. I know how to source this information and gather data based on prospects. I hire, vet, train. You're paying for the a la carte to ensure that I'm getting you the data that you absolutely need for your business. That's why you're paying $1,000 while I'm paying $100. It's for my expertise and my time that I've spent over the last 10 years owning a data business. And so again, guys, this is all stuff that you can get from the internet, right? And so if I wanted to, I could post a job right here, and it would be a short-term project. I'm gonna click continue. I'm gonna do this without AI because I'm just gonna do it raw. And then we're gonna say need realtor data scraped from Zillow for my investment business. That's it. This is, again, only going to cost you about $50. So data extraction, that's what we want. Lead generation is also another one. You can do either or. And then for the skill sets, we want data scraping, data mining, Microsoft Excel, list building, data entry, honestly, all of that. And then we'll look at the scope here. And this will be a small job, less than 1 month. And we're going to do intermediate, not full time. This is going to be just one small job. I'm going to set the budget at $50 and watch how many people fly in here. $50. And I'm going to get all the realtor data in one county. So we're going to say 50. And then next is the description. I need a list of realtors who primarily focus on listing investment properties on Zillow.com. These realtors are located in San Antonio, Texas, Fair County. Any type of property is okay. We want to get all of the data we can for our business. That's it. Now I can, if I want, attach files, screenshots, whatever I want. I'll just review job posting here, and that's it. So then we'll finalize this job posting. It's going to ask if we want to pay for a premium. If you pay for premium, you get a lot more people that are going to apply, but it's $30 every post. You don't really need to do that. If you post it as free, you're still going to spend a lot of time kind of filtering out through a couple of people because sometimes you get a lot of spam. But there you go. The job post is live, and we're going to be able to get people that if we want to, we can even invite people to the job to see if they're interested. 89% job success. This guy right here, 95% at 20 an hour, $4.18, $4.80 an hour, over $100,000 owned, and he's available now. I'll invite him to my job, and then boom, there's one, $30,000 owned, $4 an hour from Pakistan, 90% job success rate. Are you guys seeing this? I'll just invite them to my job. And they're available like right now, $10 an hour, 100K earned, Bangladesh, data scraping, Microsoft Excel, almost everything that we need. So guys, I mean, it's crazy, right? You wouldn't think that there's talent that exists out there at even lowest $4 an hour. This is probably the person I'm going to go with here, but we can look at their job success and get an idea of what we're looking for. Government application for students, data entry for Google Sheets, company address verification, recruitment specialist for candidate sourcing, data entry, online research. And look how much she's charging. $10, $17, $10, $10, right? And so this is super cool way that you guys can go about getting the data that we're looking for. Now, again, that's how you're going to automate this process and scrape that information for your cold realtor outreach efforts, right? From here, we can go to we're going to go to San Antonio, Texas. Now I'm at Zillow.com. And let's search, right? And then we're going to have all of these property listings. We can fix this. Let's create like a filter here. I want to look for properties that are like investment opportunities, right? So I don't need any of this. We have agents. We have 10,177 realtors in San Antonio, Texas. Imagine if you had all of that, like just in the palm of your hands, what you could do with a dialer and like 2 hours of time. All right, so those are filters. We can do like a HOA fee if we want. We're gonna do home type. I want to look at just houses for right now, just for the sake of this video. Obviously, we can do a lot more than that. We want to do the for sale, right? So that's fine. Let's see. And then we want to look at like investment properties. There's a way that you could do that on here. I just don't remember how, and they've kind of changed things up a little bit, but it's okay. Let's do by owner, by owner. So we'll take away the foreclosure stuff. We'll do agent listed. I don't think that's too big of a deal. Coming soon, accepting offers, yada, yada, yada. Okay, this is fine for now. So we'll do the coming soon part. Well, we'll take that away. I don't think that's necessary. Agent posted, owner posted. We have 64 properties that are for sale by owner here, and we can just zoom in and apply. All right, so again, like these are for sale by owner. So you're either going to be talking to a homeowner, an agent that's representing the homeowner, and I'm just going to zoom in and let's look for some of these hood properties here. So guys, if you really want practice, man, I mean, I think that something like this would be preferred. We have this house right here, 59,000. It's 325 Gwinnett, San Antonio, 78207. Do not call if you are a wholesaler or realtor looking to list this house. Assignment of contract is not allowed by the court. Read the description before calling. Only local buyers. Okay. It doesn't really matter. This house is part of a probate estate. I am the attorney appointed to sell the house for the estate. I am taking offers and will present the highest offer to the court for approval. Investor house on the near west side, near UTSA in downtown. This house is a very rough shape with very okay, cool. So, guys, this is a probate deal. Sometimes the attorney sucks at what they do. So, like, we can still kind of try to get a hold of them to see if we can offer more. But look at the condition of this home. He's out of his mind if he thinks that he's going to get $59,000 for this property. So like in an issue like this, guys, I want you to understand this. He understands what a realtor or wholesaler is. He's not willing to do an assignment of contract. It's not allowed by the court. But again, we can always just double close on a deal like this, call him and at least get an offer. It says it's listed by the property owner, but it's really the attorney, as a matter of fact, that's working with this initial type of deal. So, this is something that we can find that we could essentially scrape from the internet. Now, again, we can kind of scroll around and look for more opportunities, right? And just kind of like going through the notion. We have this property for 100K. It's a lot in Denver Heights. This one for 115,000. It's another lot on Virginia Avenue. I own a property right there. Lavaca, Southtown, King William, Lone Star. That's all historic district. Very hard to get opportunities over there. But again, we can kind of just look around and see what we're finding, right? And this will give us like a general idea of what we can do. It's a 2 bedroom, 2 bath, Wurzbach Road. Okay, got that. There's so many houses everywhere. So guys, essentially what we're trying to do is we're trying to find opportunities that look similar to this, right? And we want to scrape all of that information. We would be getting the property owner's info with everything else that's kind of associated here. So let's go ahead and take a look at this one. House sits on 2 lots, potential great location, front of home, 7827. Let's call this person. Now, just for the sake of it, I don't want y'all to think that you got to run comps every single time that you got a deal, right? For me, man, I like using Texas-based platforms for comping. So this is one of the places that I use for comping Texas properties. I'm just going to get an idea of what they think that it's worth, like what they're asking for versus what it's probably worth online. So, I'm just going to use this. We're going to put the address in here. It's obvious 3 bedroom, 1 bath. Click on run comps and CMA. Let's see what we can find. Let's go into this. Okay, there's a lot that's happening in this area. For the sake of getting numbers, I'm going to go back a whole year. Our house was bought for $61,000. When? Let's take a look at that. Property details. Pre-foreclosure property. 18 years of ownership. Martha Rosas. Okay. But it says it was bought for 61 grand. Last sale date. In 2006. Oh, the house is really old. This is probably not in the type of condition that we need. House sits on 2 lots, great location in front of school. House needs a complete renovation. Let's see if this is really the owner. It kind of sounds like it says it's for sale by owner, but that doesn't always mean that it's actually for sale by owner. So let's call.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone.
Double tap.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Hi, this is Quentin. I'm calling in regards to your property here located on 311 Villarreal Street. Yes, I'm trying to make an offer on this house. I see you have it listed on Zillow for $100,000. I was hoping we can have a conversation. Well, when you get this, I need you to call me at your earliest convenience. I'll talk with you here in just a bit. Thank you so much. God bless you. Okay. So everybody hear that call loud and clear? I was kind of feeling like it was low. We have this one that's for sale down the road for 68, and it's probably listed by a realtor, Stephen Colino. We have broker info, but we don't have realtor info. This person's licensed in Houston. Okay. Yeah, this is just a normal house. This isn't anything crazy. This is actually what we're looking for. But I don't want to talk to a broker. Either way, we'll call it. Let's see, let's call the brokerage. I want to show you guys not to be afraid of doing that either. So 656 and then 500 Let's call them.
Thank you for calling Become.com, where real estate has never been so easy. To inquire about one of our properties, please press 1. If you're looking to sell, press 2. If you are a real estate agent interested to speak to the property owner, press 1. If you are a buyer or a tenant interested to speak to the property owner, press 2. Great. To connect you with a property owner or property representative, hear carefully our menu. To search by house number, press 1. To search by...
All right. I'm guessing it's the MLS number.
Please type the street number, simply by pressing hash.
Oh, I see. Okay.
The contact name is Jacqueline Renee.
I got her number.
Is 26.
Cool. What an awesome way for me to opt into something, man. She'll probably know that it's somebody calling about the property. Hello? Man, they must really not want to sell this house.
Your call has been...
So, investment strategy for a deal like this, obviously this lady's not answering the phone. It's okay. This is one really cool way that you guys can jump into the realtor game and just start calling people who have properties listed. And again, like you can probably filter too. I'm pretty sure there's like a way to do this. Investment. And then see what pops up. Kind of look for some of these ones that are a little bit below market value, right? Well, that's a beautiful home. Well, kind of. It's like kind of an as-is home. 45,000 vacant lot, 160 right here, 490. It just kind of click around and look for the ones that look bad. You know what I'm saying? So like I'm right now just kind of doing exactly that. This one, prime example. Prime example. Look at that. Exactly what we're looking for. So, we'll call this person and see what they got. So there's a listing agent, Devin Resendez. Let's call him. 210 862 6909. All right.
This is Devin.
Hey, Devin, how you doing? This is Quentin. I'm calling in regards to a listing that I saw that you have on Zillow. It's for a property on Blue Ridge.
Okay.
Yes, sir. I buy houses all over here. I'm just trying to see, I guess, get more information on this one. I saw it listed. Have you guys already got this one sold, or is it still on the market?
I believe it's still on the market. I got to check with my co-agent, but I'm pretty sure it's still on the market.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'd love to make an offer on this thing. I just feel like the price on there is kind of high. Is there wiggle room on this thing, or is that pretty much what you guys are wanting?
There's not much. I mean, maybe a little bit, but there's not a whole bunch.
I got it. I just don't see a lot in in the area that's selling for much. I'm like my strategy is to kind of get an idea for this specific area. I do a lot of creative finance, so I purchase and then I sell on a wrap. I'll do like the bare minimum, you know what I mean? But I need to have like at least a small spread of equity here so I can make something on my end. But I'm buying these properties that look just like this. Is this the only one that you guys have right now that's like similar to this one?
As far as listed, yes.
Got it. Do you find a lot of properties like this?
No, it's not our. I mean, we get them because we list a lot of houses, but we're not out targeting folks who are in homes like this. No.
I see. Oh, what brokerage are you with?
We're with Keller Williams.
Oh, Keller Williams. Cool, cool. I have a friend named Norma that has her own brokerage with the company, Norma and her husband. They're always like top rated Hispanic realtors of the year type thing. Anyways, man, I appreciate you taking my call, Devin. Where do I submit an offer on this thing? I at least want to get you that, and I could send a Trek contract to you pretty easily. Do I just text it to you, or you have like an email you can send to me?
Yeah, I can send you my email.
Okay. Well, I appreciate it, Devin. If you find properties that look just like this, I buy these all of the time. I'm cash. There's no realtor representing me. I'll pay even extra commission if that's okay with you to help you make more money. And maybe we can do a deal together in the future. If not this one.
If not this one, yeah, like I said, we're not looking for more money, right? We got a fair enough compensation from the sellers, but if there's a deal to be had, we'd love to get it done for our sellers.
I appreciate that. That means a lot, you saying that. I like that you prioritize that. All right. Well, Devin, I really appreciate you. I'll talk with you soon. I'll look for your email.
All right. Bye-bye.
God bless you. Now, I want to kind of point out a couple of things. Devin does not want to make money. Like, this is not a guy who is like really about his business. And like, I mean, he's talking to somebody who has a lot of money, man. Like, come on. I'm not trying to boast or anything like that, but I have access to over $20 million in capital to buy real estate like this, and he's just like, yeah, prioritize my sellers. I love that. That's great that he said that, but he didn't really ask me much about me, didn't really try to gauge in the conversation. This is somebody that I would consider probably like a low frequency realtor. You know what I'm saying? And it's not going to say that he's not doing well in his business, but he could have maximized a call. You know what I'm saying? Like, so guys, like when you and I are talking and you're talking to somebody who's like has a lot of money, you're talking to somebody who's a real estate investor, then the goal here is to really set the premise on acknowledging who they are and what they've done, getting more information on their buying criteria, building a sustainable relationship, talking about how you two can work together. This guy didn't even ask me if I was willing to sit down and talk with him to go over anything that I had going on. This is why there's that realtor investor dynamic. Well, you can tell when a realtor is not investor savvy based on just conversations like this. He literally told me that there's not a lot of wiggle room. I mean, guys, we can pull this property up. It's a 3 bedroom, 1 bath. Just to give y'all a premise of this, right? So this is the address here. We're going to just dump that into Propelio, and I'm just going to hit the defaults on this. So let's scroll back up. Let's search another property. Boom. Copy, paste. Watch this. And I promise you, it's not going to be worth much. It's not going to be worth much. Does it sit on a big lot? It does. But look how old the property is. This thing needs to be updated. There's boarded up windows on it, for Christ's sake. And we don't even know how long it's been sitting there. But the MLS numbers here, last sale date was in 2021. Clearly, somebody's buying it and not doing anything to it. Let's take a look. So we'll do comparable sales. I think properties are worth maybe 180, 200 here. Like maybe, especially 3-1s. Look at that. Exactly what I said. 185 on the max. You have one that's listed and it's a 3-2 for 185. Ours is a 3-1 listed at 143. This makes no sense, y'all. No sense. Look at this. You got a fixer upper down the road. This one right here, that's pending for 115. Pending. And they're asking 150. This is a 3-2. 3-2, 1,200 square foot property. 1,000 square foot 3-1, 143. There's nothing in the area that is selling for that. Even this one here, it's a 3-1, it's a 2-1, 700 square feet. It's pending for $105,000. So again, like all I'm doing is looking at the numbers, and if he can't understand the math of what he's trying to do, look at that. This property was listed for 183 days. I mean, I'm not going to say anything, but I mean, I'll tell you what, a lot of these realtors aren't really doing it like this. Another thing that you can do, let's look up who this person is. You know what I'm saying? Like, why not add them on Facebook if we know that they're doing the business? So we'll go into Facebook and then we'll just search that. Boom. And then Kathy Goodwin. Let's see if we can find a realtor with that name. I don't see anything. Either way, sometimes, guys, you could just add these people. You could literally just add them and see what's going on. So let's go back to that. We're going to go back to that. It's Kathy Goodwin. I got her phone number. She's also with Keller Williams. licensed realtor with San Antonio with Sabre. Okay, cool. So let's call that person too. 477-4887.
Hello, this is Kathy with the Goodwin REO Group. Please leave me a message and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you.
Hey, what's up, Kathy? This is Quentin. I'm calling in regards to a listing that I saw that you have. It's right over here on. Oh, well, hold on. I'm getting a call. Oh, wait. I apologize. Thought that was you calling me back. I'm calling in regards to a property that you have listed over here on Menchaca. Well, I'm trying to see more details on that. It says pending on my side. I don't know if you guys have already closed. That's all it was listed for a little over almost half a year. Well, I'm interested in purchasing this property. If you can, kind of give me a call back. You can reach me at this number at 210-896-0713. And I hope to hear from you. Thank you so much. Okay, so there's that. There's this one right here that's sold for what? It's a 3-bedroom, 1 bath. This is an as-is sale. Agent's description. This is like, look at that. That's a lot. Maricela Castillo with Remax. We're going to call this person too. 210-532-8774. Let's get it.
Please hold while I try to connect you. Thank you for calling Remax Unlimited. Please hold for the next available agent.
Bing, 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 bing. Bro, I could literally break dance to that music. I swear. Let's see this one right here. Yeah, I mean, what is this? Like a mobile home? Yeah, it's literally a mobile home. Sold it too. Props to the guy who sold it, man. Let's call him. 741.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Hi, Benjamin. I'm calling in regards to one of your properties that you sold on San Dario Avenue. My name is Quentin. I purchase houses literally just like this one. And I'm just trying to get a hold of you, see if there's any other opportunities that you might have that are similar to this one. I'd be really appreciative if you can just give me a call back to this number. I'll talk with you soon. Thank you. All right. Now, guys, this might be the slow way to do it, but I'm showing you guys to do it if you're not on like a crazy budget and you can just literally hop on Zillow and just kind of like plow through these things. Is everybody getting like a general idea of how this can work? It's very simple, right? We're going into Zillow, we're looking for properties that look dilapidated. We're reaching out to the ones that list those properties and we're trying to see if they have more opportunities, right? So far, we've met one person, they might not be interested. Now I'm going to show you guys the cool things that are happening while I've been on this call with you all. And I'm just going to share my screen for you guys for a second so y'all can see what I'm talking about. We're going to go right back into this. So we're going to go back to upwork.com. And again, this is all while I'm on the phone calling realtors. I'm doing multiple things at one time. I am getting people that are messaging me about this job opportunity. So we have jobs. Let me go to my dashboard. And then we can look at all of the proposals that we're getting. Data scraped, you posted. Okay, boom. So let's take a look at this. View proposals. Look at that. These are all people willing and ready to take this job. They're willing to accept the $50 to begin scraping this data. I can efficiently gather a comprehensive list of realtors specialized in investment property listings in San Antonio. By leveraging Scrappy using this powerful web scraping framework, I will automate the extraction of relevant realtor data from Zillow.com. The script will collect all available details, including realtor names, contact info, and their associated property listings. This approach ensures accurate and structured data ideal for business analysis and outreach. This is perfect. This is exactly what I'm looking for. And he has 100% job success. Dude is from Pakistan and he's willing to take on this job for $50. Guys, come on. Like, that is just insane, right? Like, we have so many people that are willing to jump at this opportunity to get this job. That's what we want. Now, there's another way that we can do this. And if y'all want to kind of like just skip the line a little, right? I want y'all to know that there's this platform. It's called batchleads.io. I'll attach it to the bottom of all of this. Oh crap. Wrong note, wrong thing. That's pretty funny. Oh, wait, batchleads.io. My fault. This is Batch Leads. Now, Batch Leads does a lot. It does a lot. It's similar to PropStream, similar to Propelio. It's basically a skip tracing tool, data tool, CRM, everything in one. It's a text messaging tool. It's a cold caller tool. I mean, it's literally like when I say it's literally everything in one. It's everything in one. So I'm just going to log into my account so I can show you guys what this looks like on my end. Holiday special, save big now. Oh, crap. Wrong email. Let me go back. My fault. My fault. Oh my God. That's what happens when you have fat fingers, y'all. There we are. And we're going to log in. Oh my God. Okay. There we go. Sorry, guys. Let's go back into this. I always forget like what email that I use to sign up. Like, seriously. I know it's one of these. Okay. We'll try this one more time. Or maybe it's this. Wow. Who would have thought? Okay. So guys, this is my account for batch leads. And you can do a lot here, guys. You can look up leads, you can pull leads, you can drive for dollars using it. You can kind of like set up your own list if you want. I mean, I have a bunch of lists, but click on this thing right here. Y'all see that? Agent outreach. Check this out. Boom. Agent outreach. Right. And now from here, we can search a location. Let's do San Antonio, Texas. And it's going to pull up all of the realtor data. There's 16,561 active realtors in San Antonio. And so what we would do is we would just select literally all of these and then we'd save it. Select list. We can add this to like whatever list that we currently have. So like realtor San Antonio, select tags. We'll call this San Antonio realtors. We'll add that as a tag. Boom. I don't think we need a tag. We can like just kind of put one here, but whatever. Create a tag, SA realtors, and then save. And now we're saving 16,000 freaking realtors at one time. And so then we would take these realtors here. Once we have all of that data extracted, we go into our agent lists here. And then we can filter through how many lists that we have. You know, so guys, I pulled this list so many times, it's not even funny. So like I already have it, but this is your San Antonio realtor list that's here. So then we would take all of these, boom, select all 16,000, 15,000-ish agents, and then we would export them, actions, and then export to Excel. And boom. Now, again, if you have the subscription plan, this is free. You don't have to worry about paying this amount for that amount of records. So in your reports, you can see where all of your saved exports are. And when you get there, you can look up all of these different lead lists that you pulled before. So, you know, I'm going to go into one of the ones that I have for the realtor stuff. Dang, but that is crazy. So the last time I pulled that list, there's been a huge surge in realtors that have been added to the platform. So, it's not 12,000 and some change anymore. It's a lot more than that. Go to your agent list here, and then you can just scroll down to where you see these here. Indiana, San Antonio active realtors, 13,000 and some change. You just click that, boom, download, boom. And then from here, we would just go straight into a dialer and we would upload all of them. So like Batch Leads, Batch Leads is one platform. Batch has another one called Batch Dialer. We went over this in the last call that we did, which is uploaded, by the way. I just got to pin the recording. So from here, I have a different thing for this business specifically. Let me see. I believe I put mastermind. There it is. And we are in. Cool. So this is the dialer that we're using now. It's unable to detect microphone. I'm not worried about it. I'm not going to cold call on the dialer right now. But yeah, I'm not sure if I can use my current mic that I have in my face for this. They want me to plug in like a headset. But don't worry about it, right? Again, we want to create a campaign for this. We're going to start with a new campaign. It's going to be the predictive dialer notion. And we're going to set an agent to all of these campaigns. We're going to do phone numbers. We're going to do about, I don't know, let's say that many phone numbers. We can buy new ones as we go. We're probably going to have to contact support and Neil and let them know that we overbought phone numbers for San Antonio. Then we would hit upload contacts. This is where we drag and drop all of our active realtors here. And it's already formatted since I pulled them from Batch anyway, right? And so it'll process all of this information. Then it'll ask me to prompt in the mapping, right? So we have everything that we need: office name, office city, state zip, agent website we don't need, license phone number we don't need. We just need to make sure that we're getting the phone numbers. So let's see, lead status, primary phone. We got it. Okay, cool. So skip. We'll keep old. Doesn't matter. We don't want to scrub any of this stuff. We'll submit. And now we have our contact export being uploaded into the platform. This is San Antonio Realtor lead list. And then again, just kind of accept our terms, and then we'll save. Look at that. Look at that. We just took a giant list of realtors and uploaded it to the dialer. Now, this is the next level. This is the I want to scale and I'm taking my business seriously level. Okay. So from this point, we would essentially start calling all of them. Now, I don't think the list uploaded. It's all right. So we can just redo this. We'll create new contacts, upload a file, and then we'll drag and drop San Antonio Realtors. We'll map all of the fields. Doom, 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 doom. Contact export has started. Couple of duplicates, existing contacts, not too bad. Misinformed leads, litigators, cool. So it cleaned everything for us. This is perfect. Now we'll go in and we'll create a campaign. So we're gonna do predictive. We're gonna select agent, one of my guys that's gonna cold call this list, select phone numbers. We'll do, I don't know, let's say like those many, that's good. And then we'll select the list of contacts, San Antonio Realtors, this one, 9,871. And then we'll accept and then save. Oh yeah, duplicate campaign name. There we are. Now we'll save. And just like that, guys, we are ready to start plowing through calls for realtors. Now, if I had my headset on, we'd be able to do this right now, but this would be very simple. You just click play on this thing. It's already good to go. And you would put yourself in dialer mode. So from your dashboard, you'd make yourself available. It's not going to say anything because I don't have my my mic hooked up. So you won't be able to see me kind of like put it up there. But in your phone system, you'll make sure that you have your numbers, 017 numbers located, and kind of go back and you can start your campaign. Doing it this way is way more intense than doing it the way that I was showing you, because you're going to be plowing through calls like insanely, talking to realtors. And again, your realtor outreach, right? I want to make sure that I'm reiterating on this. for all of my people that are in here that are making cold calls specifically to realtors, make sure that as you start cold calling, that you're trying to add value. You know what I'm saying? Don't just ask for off-market property listings. You want to actually add value to these people that are essentially interested in selling their houses, especially if it's a realtor and it's an individual who's licensed and they're trying to protect their sellers. Right? There's this thing in the realtor game called a fiduciary relationship. A fiduciary relationship means that no matter what happens, they have to prioritize the wants and needs of their client. Okay. And so that means that they can't try to snake anything out to try to get a bigger commission. They risk the chance of like possibly losing their license. And so again, kind of just going through the notion of this is the dialer way of doing it. Now, again, I think a lot of you guys, you also use Deal Machine, right? Deal Machine, I believe you can look at realtors as well, or you can call properties that are on market. It's the same thing. So I'll show you guys how to pull those lists because I know a lot of y'all already signed up for Deal Machine. Inside of Deal Machine, I'm showing y'all like 3 different ways that y'all can start reaching out to realtors. So go to dealmachine.com. I think everybody here in this freaking building has a Deal Machine account at this point. It's so simple. It's so simple. We want to look for investment properties, right? So let's just do it this way. We're going to do MLS active only, and then we're going to set the county that we're currently in. Property type, we want to look for single family homes. MLS active only. We're going to select more. And then we want to do, let's say, contact information. Contact has a phone number. Yes. There are 5,574 properties that are listed on the MLS currently. So I just put in the filter right now for the phone numbers. We're going to see exactly what it is that we're looking for. Now, let's say we want to keep our price point at a specific price range. I kind of want to look at properties that are listed between 50,000 and let's say max price, we'll say listing price, minimum 50,000, max price, we'll say 150,000. Just for the sake of numbers here, we'll add that as a criteria. Now let's let this thing cook. We have 245 properties that are listed at that price range. Fire. Now, if we wanted to, we could look for the ones that are dilapidated using the AI Vision Builder. So just on all of this here, let's click AI Vision Builder. What type of properties are we looking for? Houses that look distressed from the outside. This is going to confirm whether or not it's like a fixer-upper. So we'll go ahead and we'll do this. So let's say, boom, build with AI Vision. Confirm, $4.90, not too big of a price for 245 properties. This is going to kind of like narrow down our prospects even more. AI Vision, for y'all that might not know exactly what that is, it's going to cross-reference, it's using AI technology to cross-reference Google images of the outsides of these properties. And so essentially what it's going to do is going to look for overgrown grass, holes in the roof, maybe broken doors, broken windows, boarded up properties, houses that have fire damage, water damage, etc. Right? And it's going to pull out all of the results that have those commonalities involved with each individual property. Out of 245 properties, I don't know how many of them are dilapidated, right? But this is pretty damn cool that we have the ability to be able to do that. And so, it's using the AI feature now. It's essentially going through all 245 listings that we put up, and it'll give us like a general idea of what we're looking at. Now, for the sake of this video, because I don't know how long the AI feature will take, we'll just clear that, and then we'll build this as its own list. So we'll turn off the AI feature here. We have everything that we need as far as properties that we're looking at. These are all currently MLS active. I want to increase this. Let me increase this to 170 just because we may get a few more results. So we'll keep that there. Let's see what it comes up with. 368. That's a huge jump from what we were at. Either way, we'll build a list and then we'll confirm the build. So these are all properties that are listed within that price range. I think some of them might be fixer-uppers. You never know, right? But now we have a bunch of houses that are active that are listed on the MLS. How many people here have Deal Machine right now? I think everybody is using it at this point inside of the group. It's pretty crazy. But you view the list, and now what you should see here are a bunch of realtors that are either associated with the house or like listing agents, if you will. And then we would just begin the notion of calling them again. So we'd select all of these 25 leads, hit the call button, and it'll start calling them in sequence from realtor to realtor to realtor. Now it's a lot. I don't think you're just going to be calling realtors either. It looks like you guys are actually going to be calling people that are just the homeowners as well. Let's confirm. Let's look up one of these addresses. We have 7022 Sunspot. Let's view this lead. That's the house. This is the name of the brokerage. It's been listed for 35 days. These are the homeowners. It says likely owner. Either way, even if we don't get a hold of the realtor right away, oh, look, there it is. We can call the agent. There you go. Yeah, it comes with the agent's phone number too. Let's confirm. I'll call it 859-7049 or 94. Let's go. It's spelled Apike.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Hi, I'm calling in regards to a property that's listed on the market at 7022 Sunspot. I'm interested in making an offer on this house. I hope to hear back from you. My name is Quentin. You can reach me to this number. I'll talk with you soon. Here we go. So Epic Realty, that's who we just tried to get a hold of. And we can look at some of the other ones as well. Von Army, San Antonio, Brandy Ridge. Senior owner, tired landlord, high equity, cash buyer, tax delinquent, absentee owner. Look at that. And you got a guy named Keith who's trying to buy the property. I mean, I kind of want to call Cecilia. Let's call her because she's clearly selling this house. This is in a beautiful neighborhood, mind you. So let's do this.
Say it again.
I say, I'm sorry, I don't know. You know, I need to catch you when you.
No, that's cool.
You tonight. No.
Huh?
Tonight, no.
No, I think so.
This is Cece. Leave me a message.
I think
That's
so.
right. That's exactly what we need. Let's call again. That's her, though. We got the right number. And look at all that. This is somebody that I would want to follow up with, y'all. Look at everything. Cash buyer, high equity, tired landlord, senior owner, tax delinquent, absentee. This is the prime type of person that I want to talk to.
Oh, good.
Hi, this is Cece. Leave me a message. I'll get back with you as soon as possible.
Hi, CC. This is Quentin. I'm calling in regards to your property on Brandy Ridge. If you can,
Yes,
call me
you can.
back at your earliest convenience. I'll talk with you soon. Thank you, CC. But that's who I want to talk to. So I'm going to tag this lead and then schedule it for follow-up. Let's add a task here. So I'll add a note. Lead is old and probably owns multiple properties. Follow up. Post note. And then let's add a task. I'll follow up this person here in a couple of days. If they don't call me back today, this will be due by tomorrow. Here we go. Oh, let's make sure that that's there. Boom. Man, yo, that was a good one. I wonder if she owns multiple houses. Check this out. So let's look at that. View lead. Okay. Does she have other properties in her portfolio? If we can't get a hold of her directly, we could always talk to the listing agent. This is a great area, by the way, and she's not asking a lot. If I can get this property like 30K less, I can make 10 grand. I know of people who buy houses in this area for rental purposes. But yeah, I mean, look, they bought the house for $38,000 back in 2004. And then Cortez Richard sold it to Cortez Cecilia. I'm guessing she's survived by her husband is survived by his wife. So there's that. If they owned more properties, though, it would be somewhere around here. We can always look it up too. You know what I mean? So like if we have the owner, we can look them up. But it's freaking San Antonio. How many people do you think are named Cecilia Cortez? Probably a lot. All right. So let's see. That was cool. That was cool. There's something there. There has to be something there. I'm tagging that lead. For now, let's see if we can get a hold of the realtor. Why not? Right? Let's see. Okay. Did the realtor have a phone number? They do. Let's call the agent. 422.
This is Keith, San Antonio's finest roofing.
What an introduction. How are you doing, Keith? My name is Quentin. I've never had somebody answer the phone like that. I'm in the business. I'm in real estate.
I'm doing well. What can I do for you, buddy?
Your energy is contagious, man. Thank you so much for answering like that. My name is Quentin. I buy houses all over San Antonio, dude. I saw that you have a listing on Brandy Ridge. Is this property still available?
Funny you mentioned that. We just closed yesterday. Yeah, and we just closed that one yesterday. I'm hoping to have another couple that need some TLC like that. I'm trying to get them off the fence here pretty quickly. I think they want to wait till the new year and see how that goes. But
I see.
But yeah, I can put you in my database, my friend, and let you know when that goes live.
Man,
before it even hits the market, you know.
That would be great. I really appreciate that, Keith. So how long have you been doing real estate? If you don't mind me asking.
Oh, not too long. Maybe 13 years.
That's pretty long. That's longer than me. I've been in for 10,
Oh, okay.
11 in February. But I'm pretty well known here in town. I buy properties
Wonderful.
all over. I go to a lot of the RIAs and whatnot, and I meet with a lot of individuals, and I work with realtors specifically in investment deals. You know, I'm not a wholesaler or anything like that. I'm actually buying. I think a lot of you guys, realtors specifically, get calls from wholesalers all of the time about properties, you know. So I'm just letting you know I'm real. I'll put my money where my mouth is. But this type of property, this one that you sold on Brandy Ridge, is exactly what I'm looking for, and the price point is honestly perfect. I would have probably been like maybe 15-20K off, nothing crazy. But
where do we close at? Because I have a little second gig where I'm out of the country 3 or 4 times a week.
Wow.
So I was unfortunate to make that closing. I think we closed it. 160, something like that.
It says 160. Yep. Like
Okay.
78250 is my jam, man. I love properties here. 78250. I'd say 78228 and 78245. Those are my favorite places to buy rental properties. So I buy properties. I'm a landlord. I own 44 houses. I'm currently in the process of building out my portfolio. And you know, you guys are marketing like crazy, man. I know that next year is going to be a really good year to be in the business. We got a new president coming in. I just feel like there's a lot of things that we could probably do in this business now, and hopefully these interest rates drop. But you know, I've been seeing a lot of people utilize the DLSR loans. I think that's what they're called, DRLSL, something like that.
I've heard that. Yeah, I'm not really familiar with it. If I have any money problems or money issues, I usually give them up to one of my lenders, you know, and have them address the issue. But yeah, I've heard of that.
I work with that company, and I work with another company called Rev Mortgage, where I have friends that are military that are maximizing their VA benefits to buy properties as well. So even if I'm not buying, my friends are. You know, we all have like kind of an interest in buying more properties next year. I have a pretty big fund that I built over the last 2 years that I plan on deploying next year. I've taken almost like a 2-year hiatus from buying real estate because of what happened with the interest rates in 2022. Right. So, you know, I haven't bought but maybe a property or two in the last 2 years. Everything else I've been doing is I've been like flips that I've lost money on and things to just kind of keep me afloat. So next year I'm hitting it hard, man. And I'd love to meet with you, maybe work with you and see if there's something that we can do, tell you what I'm looking for, help you find it even. I know you have a side gig. You say you go out of town. Are you like a performer or something?
No, nothing like that. I'm a retired police officer, and they found me
Oh,
a second gig with the ICE unit, and we deport detainees back to their home countries that are here illegally.
I
So
see. I
we'll
see.
do Guatemala and El Salvador, everything South and Central America. So it's a long day, but
My
it's not very
cousin,
much work. It's not bad.
his name is Ricardo Bermudez, and he is a detective. He works for the children trafficking department, I guess. I guess like
Ooh,
in
that's tough. That's a tough gig.
he is, man. He tells me too that a lot of it's
Yeah.
happening around CPS Energy, the old office right there on San Pedro. It's crazy.
Uh-huh.
I've been
It's
seeing
scary
it.
stuff, man. It's scary stuff. It takes a special man to do that. So
Oh,
I
dude.
appreciate what he does.
Yeah, he has a major drinking problem, and I think it's because he's seen a lot of stuff, but
Oh my gosh.
it
That man
happens.
doesn't sleep. I'll tell you that. That
Oh,
man doesn't
dude,
sleep.
when
He
you
doesn't
see
sleep
things
very
that
well.
he's seen, man,
Yeah.
he told me that he detained a lady that
Mhm.
was caught with an 18-wheeler filled with children and women, a woman, and she had her 3 kids in the front. By the time they got her to the station to apprehend her and begin questioning, they brought in translators and everything. Her husband, whose cartel had an attorney there, within 15 minutes, got him right out and then deported straight back to Mexico. A woman with kids helping her husband traffic kids is crazy. But yeah, that
It's horrible. A normal person's brain doesn't grasp it.
yeah,
It takes you several times to really comprehend what the hell are we doing here. This is a woman. Man, yes, we're horrible people, but to have a woman with her own kids in the front with a truckload of them in the back it almost doesn't process.
it's
scary
insane.
stuff, man.
It is,
Yeah,
and
it's
maybe
scary
these
stuff.
people have a gun to their head and that's why they're doing it and they're protecting their families over someone else's. I
Sure.
don't know,
Sure.
but either way, what you're doing, man, I want to commend you for it. And thanks so much, man, for everything that you're doing for our country. It's beautiful.
Oh, it's wonderful. Why don't you give me a call at the new year, man? We'll see what made up for a beer or something.
That would be great. I don't drink alcohol. I'm actually 4 years sober, but I will watch you drink a
Oh,
beer and
good
I'll
for
drink a
you.
non-alcoholic one.
Give me a call. And this is, hold on.
This is Quentin Flores.
Quentin Flores. As you came out. Okay, you came
Yeah.
out on my thing. Okay.
Q
I'll
is
put you in,
easier.
buddy.
I appreciate it,
Q.
Keith. Thank you so much for this call, man. Thank you.
Okay, my man. You be safe.
God bless you, my friend. Happy New Year.
Thank you, buddy. God bless you. Merry Christmas.
Great connection, great relationship made. Way to land a plane on a call. Look at that. Sometimes you just got to talk to the realtor. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that might have been a very great conversation. But y'all see what I was doing here? Relatability eliminates debatability. Anything that he was saying, I was just boom, trying to figure out how I can relate to the guy. I mean, dude told me he was an officer, that he has like a side project. He's doing all these different types of jobs. Well, there you go. All right. My cousin is a cop, and this is where he works. This guy deports people. My cousin who's a cop helps kids that are getting trafficked go back to where they need to go and provide safety for our country. Like it's crazy, right? But we're meeting in the middle on familiarity. We're trying to see what we can do. I got another call with somebody who's a realtor. Hello, this is Quentin.
Hey Quentin, how you doing? You left a message on about the house on Sunspot.
Yes, sir. Sunspot, correct.
We're under contract right now.
Oh man. Hey, I mean, congratulations though. Congratulations. It's a good thing. Okay, well, with that property, the one on Sunset Spot in Converse, I buy. So, like, just to kind of give you an idea, what was your name again? I'm so sorry.
It's Jesse. Yeah, I know
Jesse.
what you're gonna say. I have people call me the same thing. But go ahead and do your spill.
Yes, for sure. I appreciate it, man. No, I mean, I'm pretty sure you get a lot of calls. How long you been in this business? You sound like a veteran.
Well, I'm a veteran just in sales period, but I've been since 2018. I've been in real estate, but I owned dealerships for almost 20 years. I had like 5 dealerships for almost 20 years. So I'm
Wow.
a lifetime salesperson.
Oh man.
But go ahead.
The different skin, man. Different skin. I never like to lead with this the idea of this call being a sales call. I am about making meaningful connections, man. So like I'm buying properties here in this specific area in Converse. I'm not like a wholesaler or a middleman. I actually buy them. I can put my money where my mouth is. And so properties like that are great for rental purchases. So for me, I'm looking for opportunities that look just like that one. Essentially, we purchased them at about 80% of their value. Nothing too crazy, just enough for me to be able to make some passive income. I've been off of buying properties for like the last 2 years, kind of like on a hiatus. In 2 years' time, since the interest rates went up, it screwed my whole business model, man. So like, I'm a big buy, rehab, renovate, resell, refinance, repeat type guy. That's what I do. you know, so I'm just looking for more rental opportunities, man. And I'd love to be on your list if you're looking for someone who's essentially trying to buy property cash. I don't have a realtor representing me, you know, so there's opportunities for us to make more money together, man. I mean, I'll throw some more on your commission, all of that. Like whatever we can do to make more money together is what I'm saying. And so I'm just trying to talk to people that I know that are finding properties that look just like this. I saw that listing and it was perfect, man. That's why I was calling.
Well, if something falls through, I'll let you know. But what's your max? Like, how much are you willing to spend on a house?
Typically, I like to be between about, I'll say anywhere between $50,000. I can buy houses on the hood too. I have a strategy for that as well. 50 grand and about 400K is my sweet spot. As long as I can make some type of passive income on it. I do a lot of creative finance. I do a lot of buy and hold. I do a lot of creative things. So there's, you know, there's something that we can work out on almost anything that you send me. Just, you know, kind of keep me in mind. I do primarily focus on single family. I have friends that work with land and commercial and multifamily. And I got a lot of friends as well that are military that are trying to maximize their VA loan. So if I can pull some of these guys in here, it'd be really great. We can buy more properties together as a unit. So that's what I'm working on right now.
Okay, so let me tell you, I got a house, man, and these people, but it's in like an Alamo Ranch area.
That's fine.
Now, let me tell you, dude. Right now, I'm working a deal right now with somebody that's just buying it for basically just because of how good the deal is. These people have a medical thing where they have to pay some medical bills, have a surgery.
Oh no!
They rented this place for 3 years. They never lived in it. It's a 4-bedroom, 3-bath in Alamo Ranch. Dude, the house is probably worth about $360.
Okay.
And right now, I got an offer of like $280 just to get rid of it. But that's like a $80,000. You know, if I were, I think BCAB has it at $370, and comps came in at $362.
This is one of your listings, or is this like a pocket listing?
It's on my listing, dude. It's my listing, but I have it for 300 something because I'm trying to sell it for more money. But you know, it's Christmas time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's hard right now.
And it's hard right now, and that's what I was telling her. But she has to get rid of this thing like ASAP, like because she has to have the surgery and she needs the money.
Oh wow!
And so
like life-threatening surgery.
Yeah, so it's like it's gonna get to the point where she's gonna tell me just get rid of it. You know what I mean? So I'll keep you in mind, but you can look it up. It's on my listing. Just look on my name. It's on Golden Rush. It's on the corner. It's in West Creek. But between you, I'm giving you the lowdown. But right now, I just lowered it to 314.
I see.
9. But the thing is, I'm telling you, the thing is that house is worth money.
The seller needs the money. I understand. Okay.
It's a good rental property because it's next to Brennan High School. Like you can walk to it.
Oh wow!
So it's a primary, and it's in a military area. So it's like you can rent that thing all day and make money. You know what I mean?
What's the address, if you don't mind? I can't find it.
12035 Golden Rush.
Golden Rush. Okay. I can.
Yeah, I'll keep you. Text me your information because I gotta take my granddaughter to go take a picture.
Go ahead, boss. I appreciate you being kind. Thank you, and I'll send you over my email, my phone number, my buying criteria, all that. Just save it. Save my number as Q buys houses cash. Easy.
I got you, brother. Because I wholesale a lot. So myself, I don't work for a company. I do it myself. So I always come across things.
Okay. Just want to confirm the address one more time before I let you go. It's 12.
12035.
Okay.
Golden Rush.
I see it. 78258. It's not even that far from my house. I live all the way out here by Castroville. So, I mean, it's 1604 Boom Mount Alamo Heights.
Yeah, right there.
It's beautiful, man.
It's beautiful. I'm telling you, dude, and I'm giving you the lowdown on it. But right now, she's not ready to do that. But I know in a week and a half, 8-9 days, she's going to be telling me, Jesse, just get rid of the house.
Man, all I ask, bro, is that you make me the last person that you call. I know that you're probably going to get a lot of offers and whatnot. I'm just trying to feed my family, man. So I appreciate you being kind and taking my call. I'll save your number. Jesse, I really appreciate you giving me a call back. This is a great opportunity.
It is, brother. So just send me information so I can save it, and then I'll run some stuff by you.
Thank you, boss. God bless you, my friend. Bye.
Easy, brother. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Look at that, y'all. Planting seeds. Ooh, we got this deal at what? 260? I bet anything I can hit him at like 250. Let's look at the comps and see what this thing's going to be worth. It's Q. Can you send me your email so I can forward over at least an agreement? I'd like to at least submit an offer for the property until you get the go ahead for the price drop. And he says that he's a wholesaler. That's perfect, man. Making meaningful connections. Look at that, y'all. Come on. So let's just convert. Let's look at the comps here. Golden Rush. So right now they just dropped the listing for this property to 314, right? So you know we kind of get an idea of what it could sell for just based on the comps. I always set defaults because it's going to pull up like immediate comparables in the area, and we can go off of that. This is an immediate comparable. Look at that, 400 grand. There's one that sold down the road for 310 cash. Okay. We went back 12 months. These are on the actual road. If this one goes from listed to pending, we got ourselves a whale, my friend. If they get 260 and the property's worth 400, that's just game changing. Now, again, these comps need to be sold. So for the sake of this video, let's just clear all of these filters real fast and look at the general movement in this specific area. Frontera at West Point. You see one pending for 390 right here, 3-bedroom, 2-bath. It's smaller and it's not even 2 stories. Our house is 2 stories. This one for 345, same situation, all in the same neighborhood. You have one that's right over here that sold for 575. It's a 4-bedroom, 3-bath, 2,400 square feet. So you're telling me I add an extra bathroom, right? That will increase the value of my house. If I were to just do some renovations in it, I could possibly get the 575. And it's in the same neighborhood, Frontera at West Point. That's where our house is. That's exactly where we're at. So that's the name of our neighborhood. We could use this as a comp. So, you know, just being honest, guys, I think we got a deal here. If I'm not mistaken, this could potentially be like, I don't know, a pretty decent spread. There we go. So proof of concept, proof of concept. All we're doing today is calling realtors. That's it. And we're maximizing on opportunities by showing the value that we can give to them. And also just, you know, making genuine conversations. I just saved that guy's number. He's going to give me his email address. But, you know, that was a seed I planted. How many realtors did I call today? Less than 10. And we got one deal that might be 50 cents on the dollar. Drop a fire emoji, bro. We got one deal that might be 60 cents on the dollar in today's call. Like just calling a couple of people. That's all you got to do. Now imagine if you did this all day, literally all day. And so, guys, I want to take this time to announce something in January, and I'm talking like the first week of January when we all get back from our vacation. It's going to be midweek. Okay, so I plan on starting all of this. Everything that I'm doing for the community is going to be something that I'm going to put out there. You guys are going to be able to get these things first. All of this is going to be pre-recorded and put on my YouTube channel. But for 60 days straight, I'm not going to be selling coaching. I'm not going to be focused on any of this stuff that I'm doing. The community will grow in its own. So I have other people that are going to be focusing on this stuff for me. All I'm going to be doing every single day for 8 hours a day is locking up real estate deals online. I'm going to be making offers. I'm going to be closing deals. I'm going to be submitting contracts. My Zoom room is going to be open for all of you guys to join in, and y'all can come in and be a part of what it is that I'm going to be doing next year. And I'm going to be using very limited resources. Okay. So I plan on doing it the exact same way that I'm showing y'all how I'm doing it right now. I plan on working with individuals within the group. If you guys are maybe hustling alone, you don't have to. You can hustle alongside your mentor. I'll help you guys out with your deals while I'm doing mine. You know what I mean? But I'm essentially going to create like a party, if you will, and all of you guys can just jump in and watch me do the business and be a part of it and maybe work alongside me. You know, guys, we'll get there a lot faster if we're working together. And so this is my announcement for y'all. I have not even put this into the community yet. You guys are hearing it here first. My what? How many of y'all are in here today? 19, 20 people? Cool, right? So this is going to be something that I plan on doing next year, and y'all can be excited about it because this is going to be game changing. There's only one other person that I know that's done it that way, and it's my friend RJ Bates III. If you guys look up 50 deals in 50 states on YouTube, RJ goes live for almost 10 hours a day locking up properties, putting properties under contract, and closing on real estate deals on his YouTube channel. I think it's great information for anybody here that's trying to do the business and they're just trying to do it by themselves with very minimal resources. That's all RJ does. And so I'm going to kind of mimic the same thing and do it on my own. You know, if RJ can do it, I can do it. I think we're both closers in our own right. We both have different things that we have going on. And I think that this would be a great opportunity for you guys to see my skill set as a closer and somebody who can put properties under contract. All right. And so, guys, I hope y'all enjoyed what we went over this weekend. Sorry for being late to the call. But man, if y'all are excited about this, let me know. I'm going to be dropping this recording here in just a little bit for you guys. This is how I reach out to realtors. This is how I reach out to people who own properties, and from an investor standpoint, wholesaler standpoint, both different ways. I think you guys got a pretty good overview on what it's like to call realtors in 2024 moving into 2025. All right. So if you get value from this video, check out one of these recommended things on the sides. I appreciate all of you guys for being a part of today's call. I'll see y'all later. Peace out, everybody.